Attention! All the news in this video I have collected from the internet. We deliver you the most realistic news. Also make sure to read the subtitle. Ben White trains with his new Arsenal teammates for the first time. Ben White was put through his paces in training against his new Arsenal teammates less than 24 hours after his £50 million transfer from Brighton was rubber-stamped. The England international had been earmarked by Mikel Arteta as David Luiz's long-term successor, with the veteran Brazilian centre-half having left the North London club at the end of last season. White passed a two-part medical earlier this week. He has been given the number 4 shirt and could be in line to make his debut in a pre-season friendly against Chelsea on Sunday. Arsenal finished 8th last season, and missed out on European football for the first time in 25 years. However, White is confident that he can help the Gunners have a more successful campaign this time around. Arteta's side will meet the Champions League holders in the opening fixture of the Mind series before facing North London rivals Spurs at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium next weekend. The Arsenal boss already has the likes of Pablo Mari, Callum Chambers, Rob Holding and Gabriel Magalhaes to call upon for those fixtures, but will hope his latest recruit can make an instant impact. How Arsenal could line up versus Chelsea. Arsenal will finally be back in front of their fans on Sunday, so let's take a look at my predicted starting lineup for the Chelsea clash. Goalkeeper Bernd Leno is back after the Euros, and he needs a game to get up to speed, so he's likely to take up the spot in goal. Arthur Okonkwo and Karl Hein both got chances over the last few pre-season friendlies, and they're likely to join the squad again given Arsenal are yet to sign an experienced deputy to Leno. Defense. Ben White have completed his move to Arsenal, but it is still soon for him to start the match. We're likely set for another round of pairing Pablo Mari and Rob Holding instead. In the fullback positions, you'd expect Kieran Tierney and Callum Chambers to be the first choice options at the moment, though there's certainly competition from Nuno Tavares, Cedric Soares, and Hector Bellerin, despite rumours of an exit. Midfield. Emile Smith-Rowe is the only real option for the number 10 position, with Willian still filling in as a backup in that role at the moment. Behind him, Thomas Partey is sure to start, and it might be an opportunity for Albert Sambi Lokonga to make his first start. Granit Xhaka may well be available again too, with his transfer to AS Roma dragging on. Mohamed Elneny, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, and Joe Willock are all options too, but Sambi Lokonga did well against Millwall, so he's our prediction to make the side. Forwards. With Bukayo Saka not yet back, Gabriel Martinelli away at the Olympics, and Willian filling in at 10, there's still not much competition for Nicolas Pepe on the right. Reiss Nelson is an option but remains out of favour under Arteta. In the other two positions, it just feels like Arteta is going to pick Alexandre Lacazette and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang together. Folarin Balogun and Eddie Nketiah are the alternatives, with Balogun fresh from his goal in the Millwall game. What do you think about this lineup? Okay, please take a look carefully about this lineup and give me your comment about it. Lautaro Martinez happy to seal Arsenal transfer as Spurs consider hijacking move. Lautaro Martinez is open to leaving Inter Milan for Arsenal this summer as the Gunners weigh up a move for the Argentina international. The Gunners, who were in contact with the Serie A side over the sale of Hector Bellerin, have inquired about his availability and expect the forward to be available, should the right offer be placed on the table. According to The Athletic, it would be a simple deal to complete, with Italian champions Inter desperate for a cash injection as they look to become a more sustainable club. A move to Arsenal would see Martinez earn significantly more, with Inter teammates Romelu Lukaku, Christian Eriksen and Alexis Sanchez all earning more than double the £2.1 million a year he's currently paid. The Gunners are not the only Premier League club who are monitoring Martinez's situation. North London rivals Tottenham Hotspur are linked with the Argentine, but only if they end up losing Harry Kane to Manchester City. For Arsenal, a move could be dependent on Alexandre Lacazette's future as they look to raise funds. They mentioned the French striker as part of a potential deal for Martinez, but Inter are only interested in a cash move. Brendan Rodgers explains Arsenal target James Maddison's absence in Leicester pre-season friendly. James Maddison missed Leicester City's friendly against Queen's Park Rangers on Saturday after his partner went into labour, Brendan Rodgers has revealed. The Foxes' playmaker was left out of the squad on Saturday as Leicester stepped up their preparations for the new season at the Kian Prince Foundation Stadium. Arsenal are keen to sign Maddison this summer, with Mikel Arteta eager to bring in a new attacking midfielder, with the England international seemingly fitting the bill. With no official reason for his omission disclosed ahead of kick-off, Maddison's absence sparked speculation among fans on social media, with some Arsenal supporters daring to dream. Rodgers, however, has poured cold water on any wild transfer theories. James was going to play but his partner Kennedy went into labor, Rodgers said. Family is more important than football. I haven't heard any news yet but hopefully he'll become a father today, if he's not already. While Arsenal are interested in bringing Maddison to the Emirates, Leicester are under no pressure to sell one of the prized assets and it is thought a bid of at least £70 million would be needed for them to even consider doing business. Arsenal starlet Reiss Nelson wanted by Crystal Palace as Patrick Vieira chases loan transfer. Nelson tops the Eagles' list for a new wide man and Gunners icon Vieira wants a loan deal. Palace have one Premier League loan left after their swoop for Chelsea midfielder Conor Gallagher, as Sun Sport revealed this week. Arsenal sent Nelson, 21, to Germany's Hoffenheim in 2018-19 but he has been a fringe player since and they could lend him out to a Premier League rival. Upon his return to the Emirates the winger made 17 league appearances in 2019-20. But he found himself cut adrift from Mikel Arteta's plans last term so a loan move could be in the interest of both player and club. A loan would also leave Palace money for a striker as Vieira makes wholesale changes to his squad. Arsenal set for transfer fight with Everton for Schalke striker Matthew Hoppe after his impressive Gold Cup displays. Arsenal are reportedly set to enter a transfer tussle to sign Schalke star Matthew Hoppe. The 20-year-old hotshot is currently starring for USA at the Gold Cup. He has already scored against Jamaica and is now preparing for the final against Mexico tomorrow night. However, American reporter Grant Weil has claimed he is expecting Hoppe to be on the move from Germany after the tournament. And he says that Schalke have already received contact from the Premier League. Both Arsenal and Everton are believed to have inquired about the hotshot. Hoppe is under contract with the German club until 2023. He burst onto the scene with a hat-trick against Hoffenheim in January. That was followed by strikes against Eintracht Frankfurt and Cologne in his next two outings. But he was only able to add one more goal to his tally for the rest of the season. And despite his best efforts, it was not enough to stop Schalke from dropping out of the Bundesliga. Now he seems certain to depart following relegation and may soon be gracing England's top flight. Arsenal outcast Sead Kolasinac is reportedly in negotiations to terminate his deal with the club. The Bosnian left-back, 28, is deemed to be surplus to requirements at the Emirates, after the signing of Portuguese defender Nuno Tavares. And that's led to both parties discussing the possibility of tearing up Kolasinac's £100,000 per week contract, according to Turkish journalist Ekrem Konar. If that can be agreed, Konar believes it's likely he will sign for Fenerbahce on a free transfer. Moving to the Turkish giants would mean Kolasinac is reunited with pal Mesut Ozil. The international fullback was sent on loan to Schalke for the second half of last season. However, he was unable to help the club avoid relegation from the Bundesliga, after 33 seasons in the top flight. Kolasinac joined the Gunners on a free transfer in 2017, but was inconsistent in his performances for the club. He fell down the pecking order in 2019, when Arsenal signed Kieran Tierney for £25 million from Celtic. And last season, boss Mikel Arteta preferred to play Cedric Soares out of position as left-back cover instead of Kolasinac.
If you like the video, like, share.